Hola, peoples. Hello, welcome, and all that good shit. Deviant Daily, afternoon, evening edition, or whenever you're watching this, that edition, yes. Uh, we are here. We are here to share some time together, some space together, and I wish everyone well. I will be, we, not just me, but we will be talking about an oracle card that I pulled, as well as a tarot card, just to converse, to contemplate things. But I have a lot of things to say. Well, hello, Mitchie. Good to see you. Make me your face that pops up makes me happy. So welcome. Thank you for being here. Y'all, it has been a weird day. I don't know if it's been weird for you, but it's been a weird day. I found out my grandpa passed away last night, and I don't know. I really appreciate the perception I have over in regards to death, and life and rebirth, and I think that if I didn't have that, it would be a lot harder to process certain things. So I'm so grateful to my spirituality, my understanding of the spirit world, right? So I was just thinking, like, I kind of knew that he would pass within a year. Just the way he was feeling, the way he was talking, and just everything that's going on. Like, my uncle passed away, his son, and then his brother and his sister passed away. So there's a lot of like intensity going on. You know what I mean? It's just there's a lot. So it's just weird. It's just a really weird space to be in. Well, hello, Auntie. Hello, Jade. Welcome. And so it's just interesting, to be aware of all of this sort of like death energy in the world, in our world right now. And yeah, I don't know how I feel. I was hoping to. I laugh at some. I've been laughing throughout the day because I'm like, I was hoping to be able to play like one more game of marbles with him or something. But now I'm like, well, he's in the spirit world. He can help me kick my grandma's ass, because that my grandma is ruthless at marbles, y'all. She is ruthless. Like, she can play marbles, and she's like, she is unforgiving. And my grandpa would like to. He liked to cheat. He did. Let's be honest. He liked to cheat a lot. He liked to win, but he was so bad at cheating. Like, sometimes he was good, but like sometimes it was just like, really, we can see you anyway. So we're dealing with that at the moment. A lot of weird energy in the air. So say a little prayer for him as he, transitions and finds his space and all that good stuff. My grandma, ugh, my grandma. So yeah, I wanted to express that. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a few videos, but if I'll try. We'll see. I don't know where I'm gonna be in the next few days or next week or whatever. I'm not sure what's going on. Also, for the people who like to complain, that's cool. You can complain, but really, you don't need to complain to me. I've had not just one person. There's been several people in my inbox messaging me about the cards that I pull, and how, gross. It's stuff they already know. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, that's fine. Props to you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then don't then move on, scroll on, or contemplate. Or if it doesn't resonate with you, if something's not, if you want to add to it, share your thoughts, share your perception. That's the whole point of these little doses of insight. You know what I mean? So you can complain all you want, but I'm still going to do what I love. I'm still going to share what I share. I'm still going to connect. And just because it's something you already know, just because it's something that you blah 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 blah, that's absolutely fine. Other people need to receive the information. And let's be honest, y'all, people don't fucking listen. People do not listen. We repeat mistakes over and over and over and over again. So that's why shit has to be repeated, because we don't listen and we're not ready. And so when information comes up and it's recycled or whatever, it's because someone out there needs to receive it and trust in that. So it's fine. Y'all, there's far more important things out in the world happening. You know what I mean? There's far more important things that we need to focus on, like our health and wellness, our safety, the people we love, the people we care about. Yeah. So there's that as well. I think I got that out. Well, hello, Nadia Romanov of Lady James B. Witchery. Welcome, Mona. I know. It's just funny. It's like you can complain. Like I really don't care. This is my page, y'all. This is my experience. This is my adventure. I get to share with you. That makes me happy. And like complain all you want. It's fine, but what's the point? Because I'm still gonna do what I do. Oh my gosh. Okay. So as I was focusing on to this evening's, this afternoon, whatever, y'all, this afternoon's session, or whatever you want to call it, I chose from my law of attraction. Yes, bitches, the law of attraction, and I don't care. I like it. It's nice. It's fun. Makes me feel good. So deal with it. My law of attraction oracle deck, and the card that popped up, my appreciation of it attracts its essence to me, which I really like because it's very similar to the other card. It was like my attention to it, right? Attracts, blah, blah, blah. You like that? So my appreciation of it attracts its essence to me. Well, hello, Adele. Oh my gosh, good to see you. An extremely effective use of your creative workshop is to ponder the aspects you appreciate regarding your most important subjects. Utilizing the workshop in this way accomplishes everything required for deliberate creation. In your emotion of appreciation, you are allowing that which you desire to manifest into your life experience. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? you know my appreciation. That's why I put up here, because you'll see with the tarot card, you will see, like, what did I put as this? Like, I find, let me shit, y'all. I learn appreciation through my struggle. I learn appreciation through my struggle. And so it's like through those moments of friction, through those moments of chaos and those fighting moments, when we're like, okay, hoops are down, bitches. We're going to go for the throat. We're about to fight, blood. Absolutely, we're in that space, right? So through those moments, we learn a lot about ourselves. We learn a lot about ourselves as we struggle, what we are actually capable of, what breaks us, what helps us put our pieces back together. We learn so much through the process of our own struggles, right? Does that make sense? And so we also learn what we can appreciate about ourselves. We can appreciate the way we handle, or the way we learn to handle situations. We learn appreciation through the struggles that we have. And it is important for us to take moments out of our life to focus on what we love and what is important, and give it our appreciation. We have come so far. We don't need to compare ourselves to anyone else. We don't need to compare ourselves to other people's situations, what other people are going through. We simply need to, well, hello, Keely. I like your name. So we simply need to own wherever we're at, whatever we're going through, and appreciate just how far we've come. And then look at the things we want to create. Look at the space we want. Look at the emotions we want, and start appreciating those things. Like, and it goes also, like, appreciating them outside in the world around us. So if we want more calmness or temper control, when we are out in the world and we see people doing that, it's like, oh my God, That's awesome. Like, I really appreciate being able to witness this. I'm bringing this into my reality, and I appreciate that. I appreciate this. Does that make sense? And so when we learn to find these things, to see these things, and find our gratitude and find our appreciation over it, we we attract the energy, right, of those things. And that energy, as we attract it to us, we start to again adjust our vibe to it, and then that emits energy outwardly into our life, right? And then it pulls, similar things to bring that stuff to us. So just some stuff to think about. And let's see, this is the card, y'all. I need to put my cursor over here. This is the card, y'all. The Five of Swords reversed. When you look at this card, even if you don't know anything about tarot, you don't have to, that's fine. What do you see? What do you feel? What stands out to you? Look at this card, look at the card, and what pops into your head? What do you know? What do you feel? What's going on here? And so we know that swords are associated with the air element, so airy shit. So I always say the swords are the cunts of the tarot. They really are. I don't know. I love the swords too, but they're very cunty. They are so cunty. And this is why I can't get monetized on YouTube, because a bitch swears, apparently too much. But they're very pointed. They're very direct. They're assertive in the way they handle their communication. So you're dealing with swords energy when someone is very direct in communication. They're like, "This is what I said," and you're taken aback because you're used to people like sugarcoating things, and you're like, "Oh, what? You're very honest." Yes, I'm a swords, right? I'm a sword suit, bitch. I'm honest. That's me. Did it hurt your feelings? Because you can cry if you want, but I'm air, so I'll dry them tears up. Um, Serious though. So that's swords energy, sword suit stuff. Let's see, victory at someone else's cost. Very well could be. So, reversed. There is a lot going on. If you think about it, if you look at these, oh, am I on the right? Yeah, I am. You can see the cursor. So you can see this little thing right here. The swords, right? They're up here. They're falling down. All of the swords are falling down. You can see the air. There's a lot of movement. So there's a lot of like stuff that is in the air, stuff that we are communicating with, or there's things that we're finding out, data, information. There's things that we're actually seeing, and it's all kind of like coming, crashing down on us. We're getting a massive like downloads of information, data, and it might be hurtful. Like we see other people going through things that maybe we could help with, but we don't want to help with. For our own reasons, it's for our own reasons, with justified too. So there's a lot of stuff coming up for us that maybe I've been a little selfish. Maybe I've been too self-involved. In reverse, it's like, oh, I'm finding the ways in which I've been too self-involved. Right? Maybe I've distanced myself from people that matter. I've put a barrier up, and there's this distance here. And in my life now, I'm finding that to be very heavy, very maybe slightly traumatic. There's that we might have to deal with. Does that make sense? Like there's a lot of things that maybe I have made someone to feel a certain type of way, whether it was my intention or not. I've made a group of people, or I made others feel a certain type of way, or maybe that happened to me. Someone made me feel some type of way, so I don't want shit to do with them. There's all of these things that we have to contemplate. There's something going on in regards to communication, as well as how we speak to other people, how we connect to other people, and other situations that are coming up that we are being given the opportunity to deal with right now. And maybe we've isolated ourselves, and now it's time to figure out how to, if we want, again, consent, if we want to do this, and if other people are willing, like it might be time to repair relationships or situations. Or again, my appreciation of it attracts its essence to me. Maybe I need to be aware of what it is that I want to bring into my life, my appreciation of it, and maybe I need to what the fuck? Repair, oh my God, repair my relationship to the way that I communicate, not just with myself, but with other people. Because sometimes my words they can act as swords, and they can cut, and they can, create, even if they are honest, maybe they are a little too honest without without being concerned of other people's mental state or other people's thoughts or other people's emotions, right? So maybe I need to be a little more aware of what other people are feeling and going through as I communicate. So what else do you see in this card? And look, this person is looking this way to the right. So this individual is looking towards the future. So maybe this, for some of us, this very well could be the contemplation of, what, maybe I don't want to be alone in the future. And I realize if I continue behaving the way I'm behaving and acting the way, that I am, maybe I am setting myself up to be alone. And I don't really want that. So what do I do about it? I have to recognize my part in this situation. Okay? Is there anything else that you see in this? So let me see. Let me see if there's anything else I want to express. I also feel perhaps looking past those words to the future, past those words to the future. Perhaps looking past those words to the future. Am I just reading that weird? Perhaps looking past those words. I'm confusing myself. It's also something there is internal conflict. There's internal struggle that is being made known right now. So whatever we are going through internally, it's being brought up. So we are being given opportunity to work through and address it. So we might see different things in our mundane world. And seeing them manifest, and we're like, okay, this is now the opportunity, this is now the pathway for me to work through this internal struggle. So the Five of Swords reverse can also represent oh, I'm having maybe a mental struggle. Maybe I need to reach out and get some help. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe I need to take care of that for myself. I'm at this sort of breaking point, and I need to find the resources. I need to find that groundedness. And so there's conflict energy here with the Five of Swords. You can see. Oh, I can't. Okay, there. You can see with the individual and these two people over here, the swords on the ground, he has all the swords, or they have all the swords. It's moving super fast. And so it's what just happened? But because it is reversed, I feel it's not moving as fast. And it's stuff that's this actually happened. It's that realization after the fact, oh, this experience happened. I just witnessed this. This is my current reality. And so there is a conflict resolution that, there's conflict resolution that is being asked to be presented to our life right now. So it's okay, maybe there are things that have been said that I've been holding on to that I need to address and maybe resolve. Okay, does that make sense? All right. So another thing, again, about conflict. This could be a time for us to soothe communication issues. So if we need to do that, this could be a time for us to think about that. Another thing that we can look at with the Five of Swords reverse is maybe, just maybe, and again, because this is a collective reading or a collective contemplation where we're sharing thoughts, this might be a time for us to think, maybe I'm doing too much for everyone else. Maybe I'm putting too much out there. Maybe I'm at my own cost. So maybe I'm crotchety, or maybe I'm cunty. Maybe I'm some type of way because I am depleted of my own happiness, my own resources. I have given my mental energy to everyone else, and I don't have enough for me. And so maybe this is a time for me to focus on myself. Maybe that's it. Again, there's so many different things this could represent, but it's what we see in this card. So this could also be, maybe I need to take more time for myself. And we feel guilty because look at this card, right? We feel a little guilty, like we're doing something to these people, right? Like we are hurting others by putting ourselves first. And that's not the case. We are not being cocky here. We're not being like arrogant here. We're not being that type of way. It is important for us to put ourselves first. So maybe because for so long we have put others first, for so long we have taken care, and we've given of ourselves mentally. We've invested that energy, and they're used to it. They're used to taking. This can be with our own damn kids. I don't have kids, but you know what I mean. This can be with your own damn kids. This can be with family, whatever, work, because we're so used to giving, they're so used to taking, that when we decide to take back for ourselves and start to prioritize for ourselves, there's this there's this buffer of this buff. Oh my god, I can't talk, you guys. Oh my god. There's this period of I can't fucking talk. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? There's a buffering, you guys. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a buffering. Shit. And so we have to relearn how to take our time back, and we have to retrain other people to respect that. And they may feel hurt, or they may feel some type of way because they're used to it. They're used to feeling something different. But now it's like, I have to prioritize my mental health. I have to prioritize myself and what I need. And that means I'm taking some stuff back. I'm taking some energy back for me because I need to make sure I'm okay. And I can't be a good friend. I can't be a good employee. I can't be a good boss if I don't take that back. I'm sorry that we've created a relationship that was maybe built on too much here. But we can still build a relationship that's really good and healthy by, deconstructing what was and putting things together in a better space. Does that make sense? Thank you, Megan. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Treat yourself. Be gentle. Be good to yourself. Be honest with yourself and what you need. I think that's the Five of Swords too, because so often we can look at the Five of Swords and think that someone's taking from us, but maybe we're taking from ourselves, in the sense that we are taking our own mental clarity, our mental energy, our capacity to be who we really are. Maybe we are taking from ourselves by giving to other people, by allowing other people to take or to receive from us. And then it's like, okay, when we take back that energy, it feels like, oh, we're breaking up. There's hurt feelings, and that's okay. It's not, again, I think we've talked about this recently, but it's that weird situation where you're calling someone out, and you're like, they're saying something, and you're like, I don't really appreciate the way you're communicating. That's not okay. It's a friend, right? That's not okay. The way you're coming across, it's very ignorant or whatever. And then there's this period where it's like really weird and awkward. But if you're a really good friend, you're like, oh, I didn't realize that. Thank you for bringing that up. I will look into that. I will see. I will not do that. I will do my best not to do this again or say that again. And you work through that period of awkwardness, and you get to a better place. So that's how I feel with the Five of Swords reverse. It's like it's weird at first, it's going to be awkward at first, you're going to feel some type of way, but it's for the best. Again, my appreciation of it attracts its essence to me. So as I struggle, as I learn to bring my energy back to me, as I learn to bring my thoughts back to me and prioritize my life and put myself first, I'm struggling, but I'm going to appreciate that struggle, because through that struggle, I will be able to learn more about what I need, more about who I am, more about asking people to respect my boundaries and respect where I'm at in my life. Moving forward, this is how it's going to be. And so, yeah, there's some really cool stuff coming up for us that we can contemplate and journal about. But yeah, don't always think that the Five of Swords reverse is something super negative. It's just like that friction oriented stuff that is coming up in our life that we can choose to process. So, do you have any last minute thoughts before we end this? Thank you. I'm glad it was. I hope that you can take something from it, utilize it to contemplate more. These are just small doses of little conversations. Um, yeah. Good. Yeah, absolutely. And take them, and if you want, you can always do your own divination after, like pull one card and like can ask your spirits, your guides, whatever, and divine about this. Like, this is what I'm feeling. Let's dig a little deeper, and you'll get more information. But yeah, thank you for being here. So I think that's it. I've rambled enough, y'all. But yeah, this is your Deviant Daily PM edition. But yeah, if you want to come back and share your different thoughts, feel free. If you're watching a recording of this and you have things to offer, please, you're more than welcome to share, and we can talk, and I'll respond later on. If you comment later on, that's fine. I am so I appreciate being able to do this and being able to share time and space with you. I will do my best to still be consistent in the coming days, but I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for your time. And if you want to, support, you can find out in the link. I can't talk. You can find out in the link in the description how to support, like, comment, share, engage with me, talk with me so I'm not talking to myself, all that stuff. So I will talk to you soon. Okay, y'all take care, be safe, be well. Much love to you.